All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to welcome you to my studio. It is called Evolve Lifted, and it is new. It's my new baby. Blessed and highly favored. Yes, it is, because I feel like at this moment in time, God is opening so many doors, and He's requiring my yes to things that I just don't know the outcome. So welcome. That's the steamer. That's the entrance right behind me, and the TV on the wall and all that good stuff. Anyway, I did not bring you here to talk about the studio. Maybe I did. Yeah, I will. This is going to be kind of a twofer for those entrepreneurs or people who are desiring more. I am here to show you, yes, you can, and yes, you will. You don't have to know the outcome. You just have to trust. You have to go inside yourself and just believe what God has told you, and walk in that light confidently, boldly, having only faith the size of a mustard seed, but tapping into the Holy Spirit. The power of that, the Holy Spirit power, transform and change everything. I really don't want to I don't really want to do the motivation of the week. I want to start this series. I'm going to still do the motivation word of the week, but I want to start this series on the business. Let's start talking about the business, or our businesses, or our desire to open up our business or go out on our own. My desire started long ago. I just was too afraid to walk out on faith. However, this year I was faced with a few things, as we all are, and I just had come to a place in my life where I just said, you know what, enough is enough. I tried all the other stuff. I'm going to really surrender to God, trust God, and put Him first, and lean not to my own understanding. I know I'm preaching, but listen, so it worked out in my favor, and that's why I'm telling you it will work out in your favor, but you got to listen and move according to His will for you, not yours. Anyway, so Evolve Lifted, I opened this studio 3 weeks ago, and this tomorrow will be entering into the 4th week. It's in a whole new area. It's like 30 minutes away from my current home, because I say current because I know I'm moving. It's a very nice area. It's more like a suburban type of area compared to where I live now and where I worked before. It's one of the SOLA studios. I'm going to share information about the SOLA studio. So if you're interested in opening up a SOLA studio, it's quite easy as far as the process, depending on where you are, I guess. But my person, she was awesome. She was very informative. She was on time. Her energy was very welcoming. So it just really kind of aligned with what I wanted. So I came here. They have another SOLA studio that's near my house, but they didn't have any more openings. And I don't know if that's because the surge of people wanting to open up their own business, or because of COVID, people are deciding to go into a smaller space. But anyway, that one didn't work out, but this one did. So happy that I did move in faith and came up here. But I have no clients in the area. So that's where this video is going to be going. It's going to talk about me opening up my studio and what I'm doing to build clientele. So I opened my studio October 2020. It was October 20th, 2020. That was the official opening. I built out my salon. It took me, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't sleep for probably 3 days, because once I start, I have to finish. So it took me 3 days to get everything in here. Then I had to get my bookcase. Let's see, it's squeaking. Ooh, it's squeaking. I had to get my bookcase and everything. And then, but other than that, everything I had already. So I will say this: if you're planning to open up a studio and you work as a booth renter, go ahead and start buying things, little pieces here and there, so that way when you do get to where you're supposed to get to, however however God is going to open that door, you would have already had prepared yourself, so you don't have to go out here and spend a lot of money to get what you need. You would have already started. So I had started buying stuff, probably I'm gonna be honest, it's been 2 years. 2 years ago I started buying stuff, because 2 years ago I was looking at a studio, but then the cost of the studio made me be like, and then I stayed at the booth rental situation. So now, fast forward 2 years later, I have everything. Like, even I always say that to people. I'm like, girl, you got everything you need already. You just don't know it. I had everything. When it came into the studio, I could have opened up a whole serious salon for real, because I had everything. So anyway, I opened up the salon. I had everything I needed. So my clients were 45 minutes away. So I had went ahead and I posted on my Instagram. I created a whole nother Instagram around my salon, Evolve Lifted, and I created a whole Instagram and I posted on Instagram. But then so it came to me to reach out to my old clients. Initially I was like, well, I'm not gonna have any clients come from my old location, because it's far, but then one thing that came to mind, this is another one for you: know who you are and know your worth. Know who you are. And if you don't know nothing else, know whose you are. So I know I'm a child of the Most High God, first of all. And then I know I am excellent at what I do, what I provide. And that kind of care you can't get nowhere else. And my clients have come and told me that, like, girl, you were really playing with my whole life. Like, I'm trying to figure out where you was at. So my clients, I reached out to a couple of them, sent them my little flyer, whatever, and they all supported me and just threw nothing but blessings my way. So I have clients that drive the 45 minutes, no problem, to come get their service. Now, I will say I haven't received any new clients as of yet. However, I did come up with some flyers. Let me show you. And I went on Canva. Canva is an excellent tool if you are looking to make your own flyers from start to finish. Like your own, you have an idea, go to Canva and you can put it in from start to finish. And I like Canva. I used to use Vistaprint back in the day, but I like Canva just because it's more current and it gives me way more options. And really, it's a one-stop shop. I can do my posting on Instagram, I can do my YouTube thumbnail, I can do my my business flyers, cards, anything I want in that one place. So why not? So I'm plugging Canva. They ain't sponsoring me yet. But I'm plugging Canva. So I got me some business cards made, my information, and boom. Ain't she cute? Look at that. Ain't she cute? I saw that, I was like, she is so beautiful. And just the way that the picture, the photographer took the picture, it's in alignment with me. A little mystery. I like a little mystery. And then I made, hold on, let me get my, and then I made me some business cards. Oh, my hands is ashy, but ain't that cute? My son took that picture. Let me see if I can get it close. He took that cute picture of me. It was a sunny day, and I was like, I gotta take the picture. So I went and took the picture, and he did a phenomenal job for me. So I appreciate him so much for that. And then, so those are my new cards. I also make shea butter. This is CoCo shea. It's CoCo, and shea butter, and it smells just like chocolate. But this is a tester. I have this product up here for my clients just to test. Show you. I know. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Ooh. It's not greasy. But you see that shine on my hand? It's not giving you the hand. Give me a shine on my hand. It's not greasy though. But anyway, so I got the business cards from Canva. I printed them through Canva and they delivered them within like 3 days. Then I was like, you know what? I want to do something nice for my clients that are coming. What I don't want to do is discount my services. Not right now. Not out the gate. And really not ever. I used to discount in the past. I just don't want to discount. So now I wanted to do something for my clients that are loyal. Loyalty is everything to me in all my relationships. I realized that loyalty is right up there with love for me. So you got to be loyal, but having loyal clients is it's the biggest thing, a biggest compliment a business can have. It keeps us afloat, especially small businesses. So I came up with a loyalty program for Evolve Lifted clients who come and get their services from me. And I created this card. I used Canva, but I printed it out myself. And this card is after 5 services, the client will get 50% off. If you've come to me 5 times consistently, I have no problem giving you 50% off on one of your services, the 6th service. You've invested. So I don't mind making the investment back. And then on the back, I would love if you refer a friend. I put that on the back. Ain't it cute? And so here's the thing. I just love, I love the option on Canva where you can do everything yourself, because you can do it yourself and I'll show you how I did it, or you can send it to them and let them print it. And for me, I have a Cricut. I showed y'all that. I don't know if I showed y'all. I made my sign on my door with my Cricut. I made my t-shirts with my Cricut. I made my aprons with my ticket. Excuse me, with my Cricut. And let me show you. I also made my cakes for my clients with my Cricut. And I'm going to open the option up for other stylists that I can make your cakes for you. But I did everything with my Cricut, my logo, for my studio. You make your studio. And this is the thing. Even if you don't have any clients, you can get the clients. They're gonna come. Make sure your energy is in alignment with what God gave you, and you have and you know you have the authority, so you're good. But you'll get the clients. But make your studio a place where you don't mind coming to work. A place where you will sit even if you don't have clients. That's what it is for me. Even if I don't have clients, I know I gotta put the time in. So I'll come in here my hours, Monday through Saturday, and then they fluctuate. So it's 12 to 4 on Monday. It is, I think it's 11 to 4 on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Thursday it is 10 to 5. Friday is 9 to 6, and Saturdays it is 7 to 3. And I'll sit, and I'll sit, and I'll sit. And now I'm not just sitting, I'm sitting and I'm planning. Y'all know about this good old book. And I'm planning. I'm on my iPad. I got my my camera. I have my phone. I have everything I need, all the tools to make me to allow me to be resourceful with my time and go ahead and attract some clients. So even if you don't have a whole bunch of clients, you can still do this. That's the whole point of this message or this video. You can still do it. You can still open up your studio if you so desire. If your soul is looking for a new opportunity. If you have been doing booth rental, or if you have been doing commission, and this is speaking to people who may do estheticians. This may be for cosmetologists, barbers, nail people, like whoever. You understand? You can do this. You can really, I really feel that for you, and I feel that for me. You can really do it. You just gotta put yourself out there, trust the process. Let me tell you what I keep hearing It's just not gonna happen overnight. Even the other day I was looking outside and I was just like, I posted that video. Now I probably am gonna post it after this one. I was having a me moment, like, oh my goodness, where the people at? Like, Lord, I did what you told me, but he had me pay attention to the birds in the sky, and the birds in the sky at the time were not flapping their wings, they were just coasting. Like, I don't know if you ever seen it. You have some birds like this. They getting it. They like, but these birds I saw this particular day, and it was all day I saw it when I paid attention. The birds was like coasting up high, soaring high, blue sky, coasting. And so what I took from that is, you don't have to work so hard to get what God has for you. You just have to be obedient and follow the trail that He has for you. Like, you don't know, like I kept telling myself that day, you don't know the end from the beginning. Like, what? Like, what? And then that played on to me, that played with me in my thoughts about where the people at. Like, the people coming. So you need to get ready. And getting ready means working on your mannequins, working on your plastic hands, or getting one of those little faces with the eyelids closed. So you could be working on your lashes, or waxing, or anything like that. Do something that's going to hone your craft. Like, you're going to be so prepared for your clients that you don't have time to think about what's not happening, if that makes sense. Go on social media, post. Then you want to also go and Yelp, Google has a free resource for businesses to have a free website. Post. Facebook has it as well. What else did I do? Oh, I walk around. My son, I ain't gonna say I walk around. My son walks around. I walked around, but he walks around. He met everybody in here within the first day. He's an extrovert for real. He met everybody that was here. He met them. When they were down, they were like, "Where's your son?" I'm like, "Child, he is home." I needed some time alone in my space. But yeah, go out, see what they have to offer, tell them what you have to offer. And there were so many people like, I didn't know. Oh, I'm so glad to know that you did. You do natural hair, because I'd have people that hair I don't do, and I don't want to do it, and I'll send them to you. Word of mouth, I have my flyers, and I had old flyers that had $10 off. I'll do that for now because I'm building. You have to humble yourself. And you still want to charge what you're worth. I still charge what I'm worth. In order to get the discount, you gotta have a flyer. It ain't free for all. I did go online and I posted, let me see, I don't want to make this too long. I did go online and I post $40 for a silk press. Let me tell you, I know that's way discounted, but I just want to get my name out. This area in particular has more Caucasians than I've seen African Americans, but I know African Americans here. It's just predominantly, from what I've seen, Caucasians, and that's no problem. I do hair. Listen, if you want to color, boom. If you want to cut, boom. I do military cuts. Been in the military, worked at Supercuts, worked at hair cuttery, worked at Ultra. I didn't work. So it's nothing I can't do. So you got to put yourself out there. And then people keep saying, just have a niche. You can have a niche, but your niche may not be what needs to be highlighted initially, because you're trying to get yourself out there. So yeah, this is what I do for real. But right now, I'm gonna do this, and then who knows? That might catch like fire. And then you don't even necessarily have to just have one thing. You can have that thing that people know you for, and then build from there. It can always start here, and you have to surrender. So you could start right here, and you don't know what God would do with this part of surrender over here. So you just want to keep yourself open, and don't just box yourself in and say, I'm just going to do this. Because even me, I was like, man, I do not want to braid. I braid when I was a kid, like I was younger, and even I used to braid, but now I braid because this rent got to get paid, and this rent ain't cheap. So, at all. But it's worth it. So, but I'm saying that to say that you're going to have to humble yourself, and you're going to have to do what's required and until you're told to do otherwise, especially when you first start out. So that's what I want to say. So let me tell you, I'm going to give you a rundown. I came and toured the space. then I went and I decided, yep, I'm going to do it. So she said, this is what you have to do. You have to go pay your deposit, and you want to do a little bit more digging. I had did digging before I came. I had dug up all I can dig. So by the time I came here, I already knew what I wanted. She gave me an option between this one and this one, and I said this one, number 7. Number 7 is it. And it just, everything was just like an alignment situation for me, because I said yes. You understand? So I got my I came into the space. I got my lease. I signed my lease. I paid the deposit, because you got to pay a deposit. And I don't know if it's the same for everybody, but I had to pay 2 weeks deposit. Then from there, I went and got my business license. Let me go back. Once God gave me the business name, I went and got me an LLC. Ain't nobody got time. LLC. Because when you commit to your commitment, you're going to do everything you're supposed to do. It's just like a baby. God is going to bless you with a baby, but He's going to give it all the limbs and the things that it needs to be fully functional. And if He don't give it to it, that baby don't need it. But the moral of it is, God's going to give it everything it needs. So when you're assigned to do something, you got to do everything you're supposed to do, so that it can be blessed. We're not doing half. We're doing all. Like, I'm not half. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna half-ass what I'm supposed to do. Like, at this point in my journey, I can't half-ass no more. I gotta do 100%. So I got my LLC once God blessed me with a salon name, and He blessed me with not a salon name. He blessed me with a gift of a name that represents all the things that I've experienced in my life. I've evolved as a woman. I've evolved as a child. I've evolved into this person, and all of those things and situations that initially used to ding me lifted me higher. I evolved, lifted. That's where the name came from. So once He blessed me with that, I put a stamp on it. I'm gonna go ahead and get that LLC. Then I went and got my DUNS number, because we're gonna build business credit. We're not gonna use our own credit. Like, I'm gonna have to come back and do a whole rundown of what I did and how I went about it. So after I got that, the DUNS number, the LLC, I did that before I got the space. So then when I got the space, all I had to do was go ahead and get my business license. And I had to get my business license through the city, and then I got my business license through the cosmetology. I'm still waiting on that, but I got it already. I paid for it and everything. I'm just waiting for it to come in the mail. So then from there, again, I had everything I needed. So all I had to do was pick paint color. I want this color, and I love this color. It looks kind of pink on camera, but it's like a gray tone pink. It's very calm. Yep, it's like that. So I got that, and Emery helped me pick that out, and I've made my son a part of this process from beginning to end. The reason being, I am invested in him, in his future, and he needs to see grunt work. He needs to see groundbreaking. He needs to see before the flowers is a flower. He needs to see seed. So he needed to be a part of the process from the very beginning. And I showed him things from the very beginning, because in order for him to do what's never been done, he has to see what he's never seen. And it starts with me. And I made sure I was doing that. So anyway, after that, I picked the paint color they painted. Then I was up here, I was like, is this your painting? They ain't painting. Okay, because she gave me my key. So that means bless me. So when they finished painting, I called one of my beautiful clients, and I asked her, please come pray in my studio. Please pray over the business that God has blessed me with. I need him to come in here first before I bring anything else. Because I had brought a couple of things, but I did not want to move in and begin working until God has come into this space. And once she did that, it's been on and cracking from there, and I ain't stopping. You hear me? I'm not stopping. I will not quit. This cannot fail. I've already declared it. I'm gonna have days that's gonna be funky. I'm gonna video those days. I videoed the other day, but I am not gonna quit. And Lord, you not either. And that's what I'm here for. You and I, we are in this together. We ain't quitting. We've come too far. We've come too far. Making a decision, you've come so far. Putting it into action, you've come so far. Like, and then you got far to go. So, and this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Oh, let me show you my t-shirt I made yesterday, and then I'm go, because I could talk to y'all forever. But I made this t-shirt yesterday. Choice makes life a beach. I don't know if it comes up, beach. Choice makes life a beach for me. Let me tell you why. Because things don't happen to you, they happen for you. And the choices you make can either be looked at as a build or looked at as destruction. Everything's a build. The water washes against the shore and it comes back. It goes back out to the ocean and it gets what it needs and it comes back up against the shore. That's my life. Life is a freaking beach for me. I pray the same for you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them below. I know this video probably was a little bit all over the place, but I wanted to get it out, and today I had some time to share. And I'm going to be more consistent with delivering the message that I have, and especially with the studio, because I don't want to get too busy, because I know it's coming. I don't want to be too busy that I don't help others. And it's not, I don't see a lot of information on here, this platform, for people to know what to do. So I'm going to come back and share some more information and answer some questions. And just keep going, keep pressing, keep believing. Don't give up. You cannot fail, period. That's not what life is about. Life is about moving on, building, and letting go. All right, so with that said, I pray you have nothing but love and light, and that you be nothing but love and light. Peace and blessings. See you later.